Hey, sports bettors, thanks for stopping by. My name is Boyd. I teach beginner and struggling sports bettors how to use data-driven tools to find positive EV plays and profit over and over again. It's what I do, sort of as an instructor to help you on a one-on-one basis, as a consultant to give you a roadmap and help you with a profit plan using the tools, using the market insights, and using the data to make money over and over again. So that's what we're here for. It's kind of like a bet school, betting education, with today's topic being middling. You may have heard that term. It's a betting strategy we're going to talk about and define it and give you some examples so you understand what middling is and how you can incorporate it into your betting portfolio. All right, guys, before we get into the middling part of the video and how you can incorporate middling in your sports betting portfolio, I want to remind you, I'm open to meet and greet and talk about your scenario. I have a link down below. You can set up a time to do a free consult. Again, this is what I do. I'm an instructor for OddsJam. We help people understand how to put together a profit plan, and so you can understand the market insights, the tools, everything you need to do to put into a profit plan for yourself individually. That's kind of what I do as a package deal. Once we meet, once you decide that's something you want to do going forward, depending on whatever level and goals you might have. Now, the other thing you can do to help yourself is to take the Scorecard app. The Scorecard app is a link down below that'll provide you an immediate report on your assessment of how you understand or what you understand in the sports betting world as far as market insights, betting tools, bankroll management, all the different strategies, things like that. So it's kind of a cool report that you can get immediately to kind of see where you stand and maybe where your weak points are, your strong points are, to help yourself get educated, to get elevated. All right, let's jump in. So here on the left-hand side, in OddsJam's tools, you can see the positive EV, the arbitrage, all of the tools here. Middles is going to be an opportunity for you to open this up and see what's available. Now, middling is a strategy where a bettor places bets on both sides of the same game, but at different times, hoping that the final score lands in a sweet spot where they win both bets. Now, essentially, you're trying to take advantage of line movement in a game. And so this is a profit twice kind of a situation. And you can see in this example here, if you have the first quarter point spread in the Commanders-Cardinals game, and you took the Commanders at +2.5 at Pinnacle, you would also take the Cardinals at -1.5 at a different sports book with these plus odds. Now, the beautiful part about this is, if this lands on 2, let's say that Arizona wins by 2, covers the 1.5. Let's say that Washington loses by 2, covers the 2.5. You win both bets, both sides of the bets. And what the opportunity here is, when you have a higher percent edge, you're going to see that this might be Washington +3, Washington +4, 3.5, that kind of thing. Maybe Arizona -2. So you have a larger window or a larger gap. And that's really what you're trying to find, is a middling opportunity where you can hit the over, hit the under. Maybe you hit both sides of the spread, that kind of thing. So you see here some totals. This would have to land on 18 in order for you to win both sides of the bet. A little bit of a far-fetched possibility there, and this is a -0.74, so one that you would probably avoid, but I'm simply using this as an example to show you that you can get bets on both sides, win both bets, and come out ahead using that particular strategy, especially when you start the game and you have some opportunities with pricing. And as the game changes, if you're on a particular side of a game, you can go to the other side and potentially hit both of them. Very, very common, and it sort of cancels out any profits you might have on the one side, but it opens up the door for winning both sides. Now, more tips on middling. It's usually going to be a scenario where you have a pregame bet in place, and as the game starts and gets going and the markets change and the pricing changes, you may see an opportunity, whether it's first half or end of game, for a middling opportunity. And you want to make sure you use this in a wise fashion relative to having the biggest gap or the biggest area to hit that middle, to hit both sides. And you definitely don't want to block yourself from having any profits if the bet's going really, really well. But there are always opportunities in game as it happens with the markets changing and the pricing changes. So it's a strategy you can use in your portfolio to really expedite your winnings because of how you set yourself up pregame and then have things transpire out throughout the rest of the part of the game. So hopefully this is very helpful. If you've had any middling experiences yourself, leave them down below. If you have any questions, leave them down below. And as always, appreciate you stopping by.